I'd like to call to order the special meeting, July 2nd, 2018. We are all here this evening on the dais, so we're going to start out with the first, but let me just say this is a very special time for us. Our Councilman Osborne resigned to try for higher office, and so we did have to beseech our citizens to send their applications in. We went through that process, and so tonight it's our honor to be able to present this to Laura Cano. All right, City Clerk, you've got the floor. It's Cano, isn't it? Not Cano. Excuse me, I'm going to repeat that. It's Cano. I have to practice this, so I'll have it right as we go along.
Different pronunciations of the name.
She doesn't call you Councilmember Stipp, that's all.
Oh, that's to come.
Raise your right hand. I state your name. I, Laura Cano,
Do solemnly affirm
that
I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the laws of the state of Arizona,
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Arizona,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and defend them against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of council member according to the best of my ability. So I do affirm. Just need a signature. Right there.
Laura, this is your moment. Would you like to make any comments? Be sure you use the microphone. Just pick it up and hold it.
Thank you, Mayor and Council, for the faith and trust that you've put in me to step onto this council. I've been a part of the city in various capacities, and I'm very honored for this opportunity to take my level of service up to a new level. I just want to thank my husband, Lance, and my mother, and my son, Keith and Lee, and their families. My grandchildren are here. Many of my friends and family from church are all here to celebrate it, because this has been something that we have prayed about and pursued for a number of years. And so it's quite an honor to be with such distinguished members, and I look forward to making a good contribution to the city of Goodyear.
That's wonderful. Just stay there a moment, because now I'm asking council for comments, and I'll start down here. Councilman Stipp.
Obviously welcome, and I'm looking forward to having you sit next to me here. And, I think we would be very remiss if we didn't mention the other candidates.
You may do that.
Oh, you're going to make me do it by memory. Well, all I know them by their first name. Darcy, do you have their full names by any chance? But
again, from memory, Jason
Black, Mario,
and
Greg Clymer.
Yes.
Were the four that we interviewed. We're so blessed as a city to have such great people. So I'm excited to have you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. All right. Councilman Vasillo.
There's not too much more to say after Bill, but again, welcome aboard. There's a lot of great candidates. And that's what I'm always so proud about this city is whenever we need something to city, no matter what committee it is or what we're studying, people step up. And that's what makes us a community, not just a collection of neighborhoods. So thank you.
Brandon Hampton.
Yeah, and like they said as well, we're so blessed to have such great people in our community that want to step up and actually want to be involved in our city. So looking forward to you joining the team, and yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Sherry Lovertano.
Welcome. Obviously, I've known you for a while, and I've seen you blossom at the city. And so thank you also for your husband and your family and your friends, because they are giving you to us for a while, and we appreciate that. And thank you for all your service, and you will do a spectacular job. Thank you, Sherry.
Vice Mayor Campbell.
Thank you. Well, I don't know you very well, Laura. I'm sorry to say I don't know you at all, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you and working with you. Being a council member is a 24/7 job, and you're going to run into friends you didn't even know you had at the grocery store, at the gasoline pump, in your yard. don't be surprised for late phone calls, but we're so happy that you wanted to join our team. The four of you were all outstanding, and I'm sure it was a very difficult decision for this council to make. This is the second time since I have been on council that we have had to appoint a person to fill a vacancy. And when we do, we deliberate and we do what we feel is best for the city. So welcome, and we look forward to working with you.
Well, Laura, I'm last, and thank you very much for applying. And you did have quite a bit of competition in this. I want other people that interviewed for this job to know that. But you do have one asset of having been in Goodyear and involved in so many activities. And I run into her all the time, whether it's a groundbreaking or an opening of a store or the library or whatever, you're there. And so you've taken ownership of this city personally, and I appreciate that. And we definitely look forward to having you on the council. Now, do I seat her before I take this little break? All right. Anything formal about that, or will we just tell her that, all right, you're sitting next to Councilman Stipp?
Come on up, my bill.
And you are really on the boys' side, so, but they'll give you lots of good hints. They're all very knowledgeable in the business. So this was a great, and I want to thank all of her relatives, her neighbors, and whoever, because this is usually when we start our council meetings, we don't have this many people in it. So we thank you for coming for this special occasion tonight. So what we're going to do, because we do want you to be able to hug her and congratulate her and shake her hand and all that, because this is a special time for her. So we're going to take a break. So 10 minutes, not too long. So 10 minutes, we will be coming back to the dais. So let's one more time have a hand of applause for it, and let's go out. There are in the hallway, so please take part of those, okay? All right, Lauren, you can go and talk to them and, yeah. We're on a break, 10 minutes. Microphones on? Yeah, they are. All right, we're going to go on to the business. So I'd like a motion and a second to go into the executive session to pursue the ARS 38431.03A7 for discussion and consultation with the city attorney and consider its position and instruct its representatives regarding negotiations for the purchase, sale, lease of real property related to Fire Station 181 acquisition. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
I heard a motion from Councilman Hampton and a second from Councilman Pizzillo. Roll call vote, please.
Vice Mayor Campbell?
Aye.
Councilmember Pizzillo?
Aye.
Councilmember Loretano?
Aye.
Councilmember Stipp?
Aye.
Councilmember Hampton?
Aye.
Councilmember Kano?
Aye.
Mayor Lord?
Aye.
The motion carries.
We will now convene into the executive session. Adjourn the executive session and reconvene this special meeting. No further business. This meeting is adjourned. All right, so we're going to go right into the work session. So I'd like to call to order the work session, July 2nd, 2018. We are all here. We have one item tonight. And again, I would like to remind the council to refrain from asking questions till the staff presentation